What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video from Bulls to the Wall Trading. This is going to be a watch list for October 10th, 2017. Let me just make sure we are recording, and we are. All right, cool. So like I said, this is going to be my watch list for October 10th, 2017. As always, please do your own research. I'm not a financial planner or financial advisor, and nobody has sponsored me. So we're gonna make this quick and sweet. Let's start with the ones that I keep an eye on. I have a couple on here that I liked, and a couple that the chart wasn't all that great and the volume wasn't all that great, but you never know what's gonna happen, so that's why I'm keeping them on there. So let's start with CNIT. I think I had that one on there last night. Yes, I did. And same thing as last night. On Friday, whenever the 6th was, which I guess that's Friday, right? No. Am I looking at the right thing? Anyways, whenever this day was, it made a high of $1.35, and it hasn't gone past that. So today it didn't really do much. The chart looks crappy and it has no volume, but still, you know, if it can kind of come up here, I think it'll pick up some steam if it starts to move up, and then if it makes a move past this 135 line with good volume, it could be a good one. Again, I'm not really a fan of it, but the potential is there, even though it's a little bit of potential. MTBC is the next one up. This one has been a winner for me in the past, so that's why I have it on here today. Close to 2 million in volume. The high on Friday, which that had to be Friday. Yeah. So Friday was $3.49. It's currently at around $3. So it still has a lot of ground to make up, but I've seen it move quickly, like you see this spike here on Friday. So it can definitely do it. That's why I'm keeping it on there. It has, like I said, 1.7 million, so decent volume, nothing crazy. But again, this one has been a winner for me in the past, so that's why I'm keeping it on here. CCIH is another one that I believe I had yesterday. Yeah, I had this one yesterday. Actually, this one made moves this morning, and you can see the moves that it made on my recap video earlier today that I put out. But it made moves to $1.39, so that's where I draw my resistance line. It's currently at around $1.20, so it has about 20 cents to make up. I'm keeping it on there because it has 3 million in volume, and again, it made this jump in the morning, this morning, so hoping that it can do the same thing tomorrow. Just got to keep an eye on it. ANY is the next one up. I haven't had this one on my watch list. This one made a jump this morning to $3.95. After $3.95, it just kind of sold off, and it's currently around 310, the 310 area, around there, 305, 310. So it has a lot of ground to make up, but it has 7 million in volume. So I'm hoping that that can carry over to tomorrow. Looking at my line, I just realized I put it at $3.95. I am actually going to delete that and put it at the $4 mark, because $4, if I can get it there, I'll just put it at $3.99. Because a $4 mark is a big, not just $4, every whole dollar amount is a big mental resistance point. So instead of buying in at $3.95, I'd rather wait for it to go closer to $4. CLSN is another one today that made moves. I did not have this one on my watch list last night, but it made a very good move. As you can see right here, it went to highs of $4.10, and after that it just kind of fizzled out, but it ended the day trying to come back up, and it's creeped up a little bit slowly, and it's currently at $3.80. Has about 30 cents to make up. 8.5 million in the volume. So it's pretty good volume. Again, gonna follow through, hoping that it can have another big spike like it had this morning, and the potential is there. We just have to follow it through. GEVO, this one is one that I had this morning on my scanner, I believe, or not. No, I had this one on my watch list last night, and it performed very well in the pre-market. As you can see here, it jumped up to highs of 89 cents, but when the market opened right here in the black area, it just went down and it never really recovered. But I'm still going to keep this one on watch because of the volume and because it spiked in today's pre-market. So if it starts to spike up again in the pre-market like it did this morning, it might be in play tomorrow. So we're going to keep that one on there. MNKD, this one has been another one that I've made money off of, so I always like to check on this one. Let's see what we got going on here. Ooh, that's a lot of lines. Jeez. All right, let's see. So this one is at 651. Let's see. Okay, so this is what I want. I drew my line here at 574, and it's currently at around 540-ish. So it has a lot of ground to make up, but look at the volume. It's way more than the rest of them. This one has 13 million in volume. So I'd like to play a high above this high that was on 10.6, which was Friday. So I'm looking for that break above, and it's moving up in the post market, as you can tell right here. It's consistently been moving up after the market closed, so that's a good sign. And you know, if it does break this line, it could run all the way up to 651, which is another high that was on 10.517 on Thursday, I believe. So the potential is there. We just needed to break the resistance lines that we have drawn. CLNT, I think this one was the winner for the day. I think this one was, let me check my notes. CLNT, yeah, this one was the winner of the day. This one I found in my morning scanner. Unfortunately, I got in at the right time, but since it was moving so fast, once I put my stop order in, as soon as I put my stop, it went up so high that once I put my stop, it had already come down. So I put my stop and it sold me out. So I lost money there. It moved way too quickly. But as you could tell, I mean, it jumped from 6.25-ish to $8.25. $2 per share. That one hurts, but you know, what are you gonna do? So I mean, it sold off. It didn't keep the highs. It didn't keep the momentum. It's currently at around 670. So you know, it has a lot of ground to cover, but it made a huge jump in the morning, and it has decent volume. So I would just want to keep it on there just to see what it can do tomorrow. I definitely don't want to miss that jump again. I know it's a big gap to fill, but you never know what's going to happen. NAKD is the next one. This one jumped up to highs of $2.08 right at the market open. Again, it sold off, and it just kind of consolidated. It's currently at around the 194 area. So we wanted to get to 208. 65 million in volume. This one's great. So hopefully that volume can carry on up until tomorrow morning, and see what we can do there. So that's the ones I'm going to be keeping an eye on. And for my continuation plays, this one looks the best right now. FSM. Look at how it finished the day. It just kind of spiked up from about $4.75 to $4.88, and it's hanging in there. 20 million in volume. That's pretty good. The chart doesn't look all that great. It looks like trash, to be honest with you, but I definitely like how it finished the day on a high note from about 2:48, let's say 3 o'clock, to when the market opened. It gapped up and it hung around there. So definitely want to see what it does. And MBOT, is the next one up. This one, let's see where I drew my line. Come on. All right, so I drew my line at the high on 10.5. I think that was Thursday, and at $1.52. So as you can tell, you know, it kind of gets close to 152, but it doesn't go above it. So it's hitting that resistance line, or it's testing it, and it actually touched it today, or got very close today, but it couldn't break above it. So I want to keep an eye on it. Because it's trending up right now. Let me draw that for you guys so you can see it. So if you go from here to here, you guys can see that white line. If you guys follow that white line from left to right, you'll see that it's trending up. So it's moving up. So hopefully it can keep moving up. It can keep moving up and cross that line. And that'll be a good one, because it's tested this $1.52 line several times and it hasn't crossed it. So I believe if it does get to cross it, whenever it does cross it, whether it's tomorrow or whenever, I think it'll be a good one, because as you can tell, it got to 152 here, it got to 152 here, it got to 152 here, but it's never crossed it. So once it crosses it, this one could be a really, really good one. 4 million in volume, not great, but it'll do. So definitely want to keep this one in watch. That's going to do it for this watch list. Please like and subscribe. Please leave me any comments if there's anything you want to see. Please send me any suggestions. A little bit about my channel, Bulls of the Wall Trading. I'm just here to help people out, here to share my experiences, give you guys my watch list, do recap videos every day, and I'm just here to answer any questions that you guys may have. I hope these videos help you guys out. I hope you're learning, and just go kill it tomorrow, guys, and go make some money. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Have a good night.